By day, he was the model student at the police academy, always following the rules, always excelling. But at night, he had his own way of delivering justice, making sure that those who slipped through the cracks of the law paid the price they deserved. The first person he went after was actually his own father. 12 years ago, his father beat his mother to death right in front of him, and only served 3 years in prison. Now, 12 years later, Jack had entered the police academy. One night, he trailed his father, knocked him to the ground with a single punch, and then pummeled his head over and over with his fists. Not long after, Jack saw a news story. 2 thugs had been harassing a mother and child, urinating against their window every day and tormenting them non-stop. That very night, Jack hunted the men down. One by one, he took them out. In just a few minutes of brutal fighting, both of their necks were snapped. The next day, the case made headlines. The mother spoke out publicly, thanking whoever had saved them. When Jack heard his fellow cadets praising the vigilante, he became even more convinced that what he was doing was right. His next target was a plastic surgeon. The doctor had assaulted patients while they were under anesthesia, but was sentenced to just 6 months in prison. That night, Jack smashed through the clinic window with a fire extinguisher. When the doctor tried to fight back, Jack grabbed him by the throat, jammed a syringe full of anesthetic into him, and then stomped hard, shattering his arm. Before leaving, Jack took the security footage with him. Not long after, Jack heard of another case. A man had sexually assaulted a girl, beating her so badly her pelvis was shattered, leaving her unable to live a normal life. The attacker served only 7 years. On the night he was released, he sought out the very girl he had once hurt. Just as he was about to strike her again, a flying kick smashed into his head. He reached for a knife on the ground, but Jack grabbed his arm and twisted with brutal force. The man let out a blood-curdling scream. By the time the police arrived, the monster was lying lifeless on the floor. The string of murders soon caught the attention of the authorities. Captain David, a legendary officer, took the lead in the investigation. He was known for feats of strength, bending coins with his bare hands, even lifting a car by himself. But Jack had already chosen his next target. A delivery worker had been crossing the street when a reckless driver sped through a red light and hit him. Seeing no cameras nearby, the driver got back in his car and reversed to run him over again. In the end, he served just 1 year behind bars. Zone Day, when the victim's mother tried to confront him, the driver shoved her to the ground. That night, while the driver was soaking in his bathtub, Jack appeared out of nowhere and forced his head under the water. The man never resurfaced. Soon after, another case made the news. An elderly woman who survived by collecting scrap had gotten in the way of a wealthy young man's car. She struggled to push her cart to the side, but the impatient heir slammed his foot on the gas and ran her down. Jack clenched his fists in rage. He had often helped this grandmother before. She always gave him 2 pieces of candy in thanks. Jack tracked the young man down, jammed a glass bottle into his mouth, and didn't stop until the man stopped breathing. That was the Korean movie Vigilante. So after watching it, what's your impression?